I can very well see where the Pakistan team management is coming from. They're obviously looking to experiment and zoom in on a 11 possibly for the knockout phase. But somebody like a Tayyab Tahir, who's been in good form, being rested, loses his rhythm, doesn't he?
Especially when you have not given him chance at his number in both matches. Okay, if he was given a go, number 4, both matches, maybe. But this is an important game for the confidence of both teams. So you don't want to let them miss out. It's a good game without pressure for such batters to have a look at the bowlers.
They'll pick up a single here. Hypothetically, if Tahir were to play this game, you would have had a look at the bowlers, you would have had the confidence of having played against them in case both these sides play in the final. Whereas now, because he's not playing in this game, if he has to come and perform as a crucial stage against India in the final, it'll be twice as difficult for him, isn't it?
Absolutely. That's why I say I can still understand the logic behind resting bowlers. But with the batters, you need to give them a longer go, because the one ball, one good delivery and you can be out. So it's important that you let the top 5-6 batters have more opportunity with the bat in the middle.
Yes, it's a very difficult balance to strike here. I do understand that. Cut away, fine, and that will go to the boundary. Nicely played. Just about reaches the boundary. Kamran, first boundary for him, and that will delight him.
And it has been difficult for Pakistan batters. It was a risky shot. It was still not that short, but Kamran Ghulam made it to the length he wanted to. Was able to avoid that third fielder. Important boundary. First boundary for Kamran Ghulam.
Yes, it's a delicate balance to strike, I was saying, because you got to ensure that everybody gets an opportunity, yet the team does well without disrupting the rhythm of the players. All this is a part of the job. Yes! In there! Good effort, but still it eludes Riyan Parag.
Kamran Ghulam, after scoring a boundary, playing with fire. Tries to take the ball to mid-wicket, takes the top edge, closes the face of the bat a little too early. Half chance there for Parag.
Nicely tossed up. He's settling down well here as Riyan Parag. In fact, I remember when he was playing for the India under-19, I used to encourage him to bowl a lot more than he did. And it's always useful to have another ancillary skill going your way, because you never know when you would read it for a rainy day.
Absolutely. Spin all-rounders or batters who can spin are so needed in a lineup. After 17, 63 for 3.
निशान जगह पे डालते रहे. भाई सुन, एक कैचिंग मिड विकेट, एक नॉर्मल मिड विकेट, इसको डाल ले इधर.
We are talking about the changes made by Pakistan, but on the other hand, India has not yet given a game to 3 of their cricketers: Yuvraj Singh Dodia, Prabsimran Singh, and Pradosh Ranjan Paul. It's tough on those youngsters, but they got to wait for their chance. That's the way the cookie crumbles at times. And the other thing about the subcontinent is that you are always judged and gauged. Any decision you make, a lot of discussions that emanate. That's another thing the members of the support staff always keep track of, isn't it?
Yes, then there's a lot of media pressure, and that's what you have to handle at that level. I think you can't make a team to make the media happy. The main thing is for you to utilize the resources, the pool of players that's in front of you, and then gauge them with the international standard teams and then make the best team.
एकदम मैं भी आ जाऊंगा.
I have never known anybody who's taken decision to please everybody achieving that objective, because in the end you end up pleasing nobody.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Looking to step down the track. Good awareness from the left arm spinner. Dragged it short. The moment he saw the batter give it the charge.
Kamran Ghulam is a good player of spin. In the end, managed it well.
Nicely tossed up. He imparts a lot of spin. Of course, there's not enough deviation of the surface, but you can see the ball dip and bounce a little bit extra because of the spin he imparts.
It's because of the pivot, the smoothness pivot he generates. Right there, full use of the arm. Very good action, smooth action for a spinner.
It's not enough if a bowler runs in smoothly and then releases the ball well enough. He's also got to finish his follow through. That's exactly what Sana Mir is making a reference to. The hip drive, which enables the turn and bounce. End of the over, 64 for 3, Pakistan A.
और तू अभी भी पकड़ लेगा. तू पता मिस जज कर लिया बॉल. मुझे लगा तू पहुंच गया था ना. पहुंच गया हो जाता है यार नीचे क्या ऐसा बॉल. दो ले ले.
Pakistan A 64 for 3 of 18 overs, and look at the dot balls there, 73, which means you're talking about 12 overs, which is 2/3 of the overs bowled so far, and that's a high percentage. No doubt they lost wickets, but at no level you'll have bowlers being so good.
Definitely, you have to give credit to the Indian bowlers, their fielders, captaincy, but of course with the early wickets at the top, that's also played on the minds of the Pakistan batters. It's a long format, 50 overs, and they are one better shot in this playing 11.
Played away fine. That will be cut off. It will be a chase. That will be cut off. They'll come back for the second. Yes, the bowlers have been disciplined, no doubt, but it's also equally important for the batters to play shots. We saw Farhan play some lovely conventional shots, and look at his strike rate. He got 35-36. It's only then you make the bowlers think. You cannot allow the bowlers to dominate you as much as they've been allowed to here, the Indian bowlers.
That's why choosing the first 11, that's so crucial. Very good shot, excellent fielding, good cricket overall.
Yeah, I like the commitment of the Indian boys here. They've tied around, and it's the fast bowlers who have been really good too. Tall man Rana, and diving to his left and stopping that. Look at the timeline. There's hardly anything to really be proud about. I'm sure they would like to do a lot better than they have. Look at the number of dot balls there.
I was talking about the playing 11. One more better, and the batters in the middle can play a bit more freely. Now they feel very responsible. They are trying to strike that balance to stay in till the 40th, 45th over without losing a wicket against a very disciplined bowling side.
Driven down the ground, another single for Pakistan. Yeah, if the idea was to try and strike a balance between bowling and batting in the composition of the 11, it's fine. But if it is a case of making some changes and really experimenting without any rationale to back it up, then it's going to be a bit tough on the team and on the youngsters here. Asifullah picks up another single. He will retain the strike. 69 for 3.
और लेफ्टी के सिंगल रोकने बता लेफ्टी के लिए स्लिप तू ले रहा तूने विकेट पहली वाली सूट के तेज मारी.
It's been tough going for Pakistan. They won the toss and decided to bat. They lost Saim and Yusuf for knots. Farhan played well for his 35. Asifullah trying hard to consolidate the innings. It's quite an uncharacteristic approach from him. Generally a good free striker of the ball. He's looking to play the role of a sheet anchor here because of the situation he finds his side in. 6 bowlers employed.
Bowling has been very disciplined, whether it's Rana, Hangakekar, Parag, all have been on the money from the start.
Sindhu will continue. He has bowled 3 overs. He's considered just the 9 runs. And he's varied his flight really well here as Sindhu. Looking for a sweep. Perhaps the impact was outside the off stump. That's what could have saved Asifullah.
Yes, he takes the front leg outside off.
Nicely bowled. He's bowling to a left-hander. He's just got 2 fielders out in the deep. But still he's not compromising with his flight here, is Sindhu. That's an indication of his confidence and also his control over the ball.
And I was also talking about the end. He has chosen the right end as well. So it's a 70-meter boundary on the leg side. And the fielding has been really good from India. India A. Nikin Josh this time on third.
Yeah, he's been one of the better fielders in this side. He's picked up a couple of good catches too in the earlier game. And here is diving to save some runs. Looking for a single, but that was a half-hearted effort from the batters. The Indian close-in fielders have been converging on anything that has been played with soft hands.
But good clear calling from the batters. Initially they were about to go for a run. Clear, no. Safely back.
Superb line from Sindhu. Bang on, stump to stump. Hardly anything for the batters to maneuver.
It's got a very good drift as well, and then the ball spins away.
A nice drift as well into the right-hander. End of 20 overs, Pakistan is 70 for 3. This game is in progress, while the other game in this Pisara Oval has completed. Nepal have won the game by 3 wickets. Manav is starting his second over. Left-handers from both ends here for India. And Nasibullah will have the benefit of a relatively shorter boundary on the leg side. But will he go big?
The ball is staying low, and that's why the connection is not as strong as he would have liked on the cut shot. While Nepal has got the first 2 points on the last game of the competition for them. UAE go out of the tournament without winning any game.
ये देख ले, ये तो है भाई, देखो देखो, बोले ये देख ले।
Manav is bowling a lot more quicker than Sindhu does. That's the reason the ball is skidding on nicely to the batter. And that's also one of the reasons why he's dragging it short at times. If you're looking to bowl quicker, you will tend to drop it short.
And especially on this pitch, shorter, when the ball is staying low, shorter length within stumps can be really dangerous.
Nicely bowled. Bit of turn as well. That goes off the edge to the boundary. Lucky. As far as the batter is concerned, he wouldn't mind. He'll settle for a boundary any day.
The good thing about Kamran Ghulam is he generally plays close to his body. He was lucky the slip was not there. It was a thick outside edge. Welcome boundary for Kamran Ghulam. The partnership now 30 of 49.
Good change. Andar.
These two batters must see the situation as a great opportunity, because they got a lot of overs to bat. There's no hurry. The standings has been settled for both these teams. End of 21 overs. Pakistan are 75 for 3.
अभिषेक बढ़िया यार, चेंज बोलो, चलो 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 यार, लेफ्ट आर्म ओवर.
So partnership now being stitched together by Hasibullah and Kamran with 30, an important partnership in the context of this match. You had a 36-run stand, third wicket now for the fourth wicket of